all on YouTube. This is a mat class, about 40 minutes. First 8 minutes will be standing work, and then we will go to the mat. There are no props. Really my favorite kind of mat workout. Just stop, drop, and do Pilates. Hey, I like that. Anyway, I'd call this pretty intermediate, but also I hate to classify Pilates classes as beginner, intermediate, or advanced because you make it your own. You can always take it up a level, you can always take it back, but I'd say this is about middle of the road. If you like this class, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Also, head over to johannapilates.com for other Pilates online classes that I offer. All right, are we ready? Let's get started. Okay, let's do this. Feet a little bit wider than hip distance. Toes are gonna be pointing towards you. I'm gonna prayer my hands and go into a squat. Sitting back heavy in those heels and rising on up. Okay, here we go. So this is the arm position I've chosen. You do whatever you want to do. Hands can go on hips, doesn't matter to me. We are going heavy into those heels to drive all the way on up. Basic squat, nothing fancy. Down and up. Give me 5 more. Find your breath. My knees are making sounds. 2. On this next one, you're going to hold it down there. Hold it. You're going to go up halfway and down. Just cutting that full range into half. Take your time. Heavy in those heels. Halfway up and down. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to hold it down there in 1. Hold. Lift your right heel, set that right heel down. Lift the left heel, set it down. Okay, this is no fun. You're staying at that same height. So we're not bouncing around. Knees are staying bent. Check in with your upper body. We're not shrugging our shoulders. We're still trying to be back on those heels, even though we're alternating one heel than the other. 1 more to the right, 1 more to the left. On this next one, keep the right heel lifted. Let's pulse down. If those legs are starting to feel some heat, you're not alone. I'm feeling it too. 5, 4, 3, 2, pause. Right heel lowers, left heel lifts. Again, let's pulse down. All right, we're almost there. I want you to find your breath. 4, 3, 2, hold. Left foot goes flat. Stand all the way on up. Turn those feet out. Let's go a little wider. You're up right now. Doesn't matter to me what you do with those arms. Let's go down and up. Okay. Wide turned out. You can probably go wider than you think you can. So do it. Play around with it. Just doing that wide squat. Chest is proud. I'm going to stay here with the hands on my hips. We're pretty much going to do what we did before. Let's take 5 more squats. Turned out squats, I mean. This is 7, 8, 9. On this next one, hold it. Hold it there. Just hold. Let's come up halfway and down. Does it sound familiar? Yeah, same thing that we were doing when we were in that parallel position. You're taking it up halfway, not just straight legs, and down. Go slow. Go as low as you possibly can. You have a slight tuck under of your hips. Another 3. On this next one, hold still, lift that right heel, flatten the right foot, lift the left, flatten it. Again, height's not changing. We're not bouncing around. You're keeping those knees bent, just alternating heel lifts. Finding that breath. Can you maybe go down half inch more? One more to the right, one more to the left. Keep the right heel lifted. Let's pulse down and down. Try and opening up that thigh. Oh my God. My legs are screaming at me. Yes, we can. We're almost done with the standing series. No big deal. 5, 4, 3, 2, pause. Right foot goes flat. Left heel lifts. Let's go to the left. Opening up that left thigh, shining it towards the camera, whatever's in front of you. Camera's in front of me. 4, 3, 2, both feet go flat. Let's lift both heels and lower. This is it. Lift and lower. Can you get a little bit lower? I hate this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ugh. Up to straight legs. Awesome. Let's go to the edge of the mat. Feet are parallel, about hip distance. Swing those arms straight up to the ceiling. Give me a big inhale. And exhale. Allow those arms to go down. You're growing taller. Inhale, exhale, sweep those arms. My short arms reaching straight to the ceiling. And then bringing those arms by your side. They'll stay by your side. Tilt that head, chin comes forward. We're going to roll our upper body down. Fingertips are in front of us, hanging with those arms. Coming on down, find the mat. Walk yourself all the way out to a straight arm plank and hold it here. I'm still parallel. Shift that weight forward. Wrists under shoulders. Head's in line with the spine. You're looking slightly ahead of you. Now flex those feet. You're going to feel a really great stretch in those calves and those ankles. So those heels are pointing back behind you. Hold. We're not going to be here very long, but if this wrist bearing is out for you, just go down to your forearms. From here, we're going to do some little pulses with the heels back, even finding a greater stretch in those calves. Up. I just heard my toe crack. Pressing up and away on the mat. Not splaying those shoulder blades up to the ceiling. Almost there. And pause. Let's go down to our forearms as we maintain the plank. Right forearm down, then left. Hold. I'm clasping my fingertips together. You do whatever you want to do. My elbows are out slightly wider. I'm just holding this forearm plank. And hold. Same thing, I'm flexing those feet. When I count down, we're going into a side plank on the right forearm. Let's hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right forearm down. Let's swivel in that swivel stance. Left arm straight up to the ceiling and hold. Holding this side plank, always an option to take that right knee down if you want, but I am in that split stance. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. Now left forearm down. Facing the other direction, right arm straight up to the ceiling, hang out here. And breathe. Shoulder in line with the elbow. And breathe. Anyone else tired yet? 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to a forearm plank. Hold it here, everybody. We're almost there. Gather yourself. Allow those heels to drop low. Again, let's pulse the heels back. Pulse, pulse. Find that breath. Push up and away with those forearms in this plank position. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, done. Knees go down, child's pose. Knees open up a little wider than the hips. I'm going to stick my baby back on those heels. Arms are going to go long and hang out here a second for a breath in and out. One more time. And out. Let's walk those hands over to the left. Like a 10 on a clock. Right hand is going to go over that left hand. Reach. Finding that length in the right side. A bit of a crunch on the left. And breathe. Let's walk those hands over to the right. Left hand on top of right. Same thing. Find that breath. And exhale. One more time. Breathe. And exhale. And let's come on back through center. You're going to be in a 4-point kneeling position. Shoulders over wrist, hips over knees, hanging out here. Feeling good. We're not rounding our spine. We're not arching. We're somewhere in between. All right. We're not going to be here in this position long with this wrist bearing, so hang with me. As your left leg goes back, right arm is going to go straight. Back of hand is facing the ceiling. Quietly set the right hand down, left knee down. Time to transfer that weight to the other side. Left arm goes long, right leg goes long. And then we quietly bring that right knee down, left hand down. This is what we're doing. We're alternating. I don't care how slow or fast you go. You certainly don't need to be doing what I'm doing. But move a bit on the slower side. I really want no movement in that torso as the limbs, opposite limbs move. Finding that balance, finding that breath. I find when I look ahead of me, find a spot, and my eyes stay on that spot, kind of helps. I hear my dogs upstairs going crazy. I'm going to take my left leg long, right arm long. This is the last one on this side. On this next one, my left arm's going to go long. My right leg is going to go long, and I'm going to hold it there. Hold it there a second. Finding that breath. My left straight arm will sweep to a 9 on the clock, and then back to the 12. 9 and 12. Lifting through my ribs. Stay with me, guys. We're almost there. hold, take the leg out to your right, and then sweep it back in. Like you're going to that 3 on a clock. Well, no, it's not a 3. I'd say it's more of a 4. We're almost there. 2, 1, bring that leg to center, quietly set, knee down, hand down. Organize yourself. Take that left leg long, right arm goes long. Again, palm is facing down, and just hold it here. Enjoy the stillness. That was probably a bad word, enjoy. Okay, sweeping that right arm to a 3 on a clock, and then it goes forward. I'm hitting the wall, but that's okay. Go number 3. You know I must be really close to the wall if my arm is hitting it, my short arms. Breathe, 1 more. That right arm is going to stay straight. Take that left leg out and back in. Those hip bones are shining down towards the mat. Take that left shoulder away from the ear. How long can you get that right arm? Pull in those abs. So much to remember, right? I'm starting to shake. I want 2, 1, leg comes to the middle, bend that knee, hand goes down. Nice job. Let's sit. Sit. Finally. All right. My heels are going to be down in the mat, feet flexed. My arms are going to go long, and I'm going to squeeze my palms together, sitting up nice and tall. We're rolling down to your halfway point. Inhale here, we're sitting up tall. Exhale, I just got hit in the stomach, and I'm rolling down to where I feel like that's it. I'm going to give myself an inhale and exhale. I'm slowly going to roll up, slowly, and coming up nice and tall. Again, you don't have to look like me. You might want to bend your knees more. Inhale, exhale, down. But do dig those heels down on the mat. Halfway down. I'm going to stop right here. This is a good spot for me. I think if I went any lower, I'd start popping through my ribs. Inhale and exhale. Coming all the way on up, stacking that spine. Again, let's do 2 more. Inhale, exhale, back down. We're relaxed. Shoulders are relaxed. Here's where I'm stopping. I give myself a big inhale. Exhale, slowly coming on up. Does anyone else have dogs? I'm sure you do. Inhale, exhale. We're going to hold it down there. Let's hold it down there. This is your halfway point. Hold it. Now, open that left arm out to that 9 o'clock again. Eye line follows that left arm, and then come back through center. Inhale. Let's stay to the left. Exhale and center. So I'm staying in that half roll back position, that C curve. I'm moving really slowly because from my waist down, I don't want any movement. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Bringing those hands together. Inhale and exhale. Can you give me 2 more? One. Coming back through center. Coming all the way on up. Arms are going to stay straight forward. Get a break here. Sitting up tall. Give me an inhale. Exhale. Let's go halfway back. Halfway back. I want great reps, so I gave you a break there. Coming all the way on up. Right arm out to a 3 on a clock. Looking towards that right arm, and then back through center. Find the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Digging those heels down, that helps me. Taking those shoulders away from those ears. That left arm is going to stay straight ahead. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. Arms go long, hands come together. Let's sit up nice and tall. Give me an inhale, exhale. Last time, let's go halfway back. Halfway back, pause. Lift those arms up and lower. Inhale, up and lower. This is it. Yes, we can. If this arm position is too uncomfortable, your shoulders don't feel great, do whatever the heck you want. You can take those arms, separate them, and go up and down. Doesn't matter to me. Can you give me 4? 2, 3, 4, and up we go. Awesome job. Do you hear this in the class? My dogs are going crazy because they're fighting over a bone. Legs go long. We're going to roll all the way on back. Arms go forward. Let's round that spine. Take your time and oh yeah, let's go slow. Let's try not to pop down. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Head down. Arms go long by your side. Let me see where I am. I'm going to scoop myself back a little bit. Bend those knees, feet go flat. All right, finally we're laying down, thank goodness, right? Arms long, fingertips free. Bring those heels close to your bum. We're gonna pick up the hips and the spine in 1 count. Heavy through those feet, inhale, exhale. Lift those hips and lower. Exhale. One piece, we're not doing that articulation. This feels kind of good because when we were doing that abdominal work, it's tough on your hip flexors, and now we're opening those hips with this bridge. Nothing too crazy, nothing fancy. Pressing both feet heavy, not just those heels, toes as well as we go up and down. We're going to do something a little funky here soon. But I like funky. I don't know about you. Again, you do you. Take your time. You don't have to be as fast as me. Whatever. I'm only here to offer suggestions. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, leave those hips up there, leave them. Now extend that right leg long, that right heel stays down. You have a slight bend in that right knee. Your hips are still lifted. Dig that right heel down, dig, dig. Almost like you want to drag that heel towards your bum. It's not going to happen, but drag. Working the hamstrings here. Nothing's moving. You're just imagining that foot is coming towards you. 3, 2, pause. Bend that right knee. You're in that bridge position, both feet flat. Extend that left leg, left heel down. Flex that foot. Again, push that heel down. Drag. Drag. As that's happening, your left hip is lifting up. I have an itch. Okay. 4, 3, 2, 1. Both knees bend, both feet flat. Set that spine down. From here. Your head's going to lift, your knees are going to bend to your chest, and you're going to grab a hold on top of those knees and just pull those knees towards you, like you're in a little bit of a ball, okay? A little bit of a ball, and just kind of hold it here a second. Hold on to that right knee to the chest. Your right leg is going to extend. Left knee to chest, hold it there a second. Your head is going to stay in this position the whole time as we alternate. Left leg goes long, right knee bends, pull it into your chest. That left leg is hovering. And we switch and switch. So holding on to the top of that bent knee is going to help us stay lifted through the upper body. Alternate, don't care how fast or slow you go. We're going to add on to this in a second. Keep going with this motion. On the next one, hold the right knee bent, left leg stays long. Lift that left leg straight up for the ceiling for an inhale. Exhale down, switch, bend the left knee, right leg goes long, hold. Inhale, lift that right leg straight up to the ceiling. Exhale, lower to a hover. And switch. Now that right knee's bent, left leg is long. Inhale, lift that leg straight up. Exhale down. We switch. Keep going. You know the routine now. Allow that straight leg to hover a few inches off the floor and switch. I promise our head's going down here in a second. Reach long. It's like I'm going to pull that straight leg to the opposite side of the room. Holding that left knee, this is it. Right leg goes up, down, head down, feet down. Awesome. Make sure I'm where I need to be. Knees bent, feet flat again, arms long. Those heels are close to your booty. Dig those heels down. I'm actually going to walk them out a little bit. And your toes are going to be pointed to the ceiling. Flat back again. Let's lift those hips in one count and down. Okay, on the heels. Toes are floating up. One count, lift and lower. Back to our bridging again. Focusing one more time on the hamstrings, the back of the legs. Okay, just find your breath. Relax that upper body. Three more. That's 2. 1. Keep the hips lifted. Flatten the feet. Lift the toes again. Heels stay down. Flatten the feet. Lift. You're holding those hips up there. Your feet are lowering and lifting. Heels stay on. Flat feet. Lift the toes towards the ceiling. Feel those hamstrings working. Great for the ankles, calves. 4, 3, 2. Heels stay down, toes stay lifted. Drop that spine, feet go flat. Now, toes stay down, heels lift. You're still in that parallel position. I've scooted my feet a little towards me. Inhale, exhale, 1 count. Hips lift and lower. So now those heels are lifted. I don't know about you, but I find this a little harder. We are almost there. In that hip extension, just check in. You're not holding tension in that upper body. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the hips lifted, heels stay lifted right here. Hold, let's lower the heels and lift, lower. Okay. Keep those hips lifted, gently pressing those arms down. You're lowering both heels and lifting. Lower. We are almost there. Elongating that neck. 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels stay lifted. Drop that spine. Awesome. Both knees drop to the right. Big breath in and out. And then drop those knees to the left. Same thing. Give me a big breath in and out. One more abdominal series. I'm going to scoop myself down on the mat. My head's going to lift. My knees again are going to come to my chest, and I'm going to hold those knees just like we did before. I'm going to press those knees towards me in that tight little ball. My legs are slightly turned out, hip distance. Extend both legs long. They're together. Arms go by your side, and pull the knees towards your chest. Long bend. So I don't care how low your legs go. Of course, more of a challenge if they do go low. The head is staying up, upper body lifted. Simple but tough. Reaching those arms long, those legs long. 5. Can we do this? Can you lift higher? 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Head goes down. Awesome job. My head's down. I'm going to hug my knees into my chest and rock side to side. Back and forth. Moving on. I'm going to lie on my side. Lying on my left side. All right, I'm going to fold my arm and lie on my left arm. If you want that pillow ball, whatever, you do it. My knees are going to be bent and they're going to come in towards your chest, almost like in that fetal position. But we're not rounding the spine like you would in that fetal position. Your chest is proud, your shoulders are stacked. And I'm going to take my right hand, my fingertips, and press heavy down on the mat. Right from here. Lift that right leg in line with the hip and lower it. So that right knee is bent, left knee is bent. You're just lifting and lowering. My right hand presses down even heavier as my leg lifts. Now remember, you're only going to hip height. I imagine, I don't know, I got a piece of gum stuck between my knees and I'm having a super hard time lifting that leg. I'm breathing. I'm lifting through my left rib cage off the mat. And my hips are staying stacked. 5, 4, 3, 2. On this next one, hold the hover. Both knees are bent, hold it. Extend that right leg long. Now my toe is pointed towards you. I'm going to hold that leg straight, lower that leg, and lift. Let's check in with our upper body. We're not rounded, shoulders stacked. We still have that gum right there in between the knees. It's hard to lift that leg. I promise using that right hand to press down on the mat is going to help. Who cares about this workout? My dogs are making so much noise. I like to keep it real over here. Speaking of real, my foot is shaking. Let's go for 3, 2, hold that leg hovered, flex that foot, pulse that leg forward and forward. What do I mean by that? If I possibly could, it's like that toe is going towards the top of my head. But I'm trying to keep that right leg as straight as I can. And here I go shaking. This is it. I want you to stay strong and do this. Get that leg as long as you can, sticking that booty back behind you. 5, 4, 3, 2, done. Bend that knee. Ugh. Never gets easy. Let's sit on up. Before we go to the other side, let's get a stretch. You're going to sit up nice and tall. Legs are going to go to a V. Legs to a V, arms go straight to the side of the room. Rotating to your left, the right fingertips are going to reach for those toes. Left arm goes back, palm faces the ceiling, and pulse towards those toes. 3, 2, 1. Sitting up nice and tall, arms go to the side of the room. And let's rotate to the right. Left fingertips towards those toes. Pulse. 3, 2, 1. Coming up through center, sitting up as tall as you can, palms facing down. Reach with the right fingertips to the left toes again. 3, 2, 1. Up we go, sitting up tall. Back, left toes to right. Left fingertips to right toe. Am I talking, Johanna? And sitting up nice and tall. We're going to add on. Rotate right fingertips to left toes. Reach for 3, 2, hold. That left hand is going to go flat on the floor. You're going to sweep that right arm back. Look at those left fingertips and open that heart to the ceiling. So you're pressing the left palm down on the floor and circling that right arm around. Arms go by your side again. Let's reach with those left fingertips to the right toes. Let's pulse. 3, 2, 1. Right hand finds the floor. Push down on that floor. Oh, feels good. And circling that arm around. Other side. Okay, right side. I'm going to bend my right elbow. Box out my left arm. My fingertips are going to press down. I'm going to bring those knees towards me. My booty's sticking back. I'm not rounding my shoulders. I have a proud chest, and those knees are towards those chests. Okay, from here, one knee on top of the other. Let's lift that leg to hip height and back down. And the gum is still there. I can barely lift my leg. It's a hubba bubba. Strong pace. Use the left fingertips to press heavy down. The booty is sticking back. I feel a space between my rib cage and my right side and the mat. I'm not slouching. There's my dog again. And lift and lower. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and keep the hover of the leg. Extend that leg long and hold. The leg pointing towards that camera. Let's lower that straight leg down and lift. Okay, so my knees are still touching. That might happen for you when you lower the leg. Who cares? Just keep moving. What I want is that top leg nice and straight. Isn't this a professional operation with my dogs barking upstairs? Only the best for you. Let's go for 4, 3, 2. On this next one, I want you to keep that leg hover. Keep it straight. Flex that foot. That's going to help. Let's pulse. Pulse. Okay, come on. Press that left hand down. Down. We're almost there. Proud chest. Find that breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, done. This never get easy. Come to your stomachs. All right. Come to your stomach. Take those hands, stack them. Take your hand down a second, your head down, and hold it here. Breathe. From here, upper body lifts. Arms are going to go straight in front of you. Legs will lift. Find this hover and hold it here. Hold. Length through those fingertips. My palms are facing one another. I'm pointing my toes. Lower that body. Lift to your best extension. And lower. And lift. My extension and your extension might look different. Who cares? On this next one, hold. Legs hovering, arms hovering. Hold it. Hold it. Reach long. 5, 4, 3, 2. Done. Up to all fours. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Let's round that spine up to the ceiling. And chest up. Arch of your back. And again, pushing down in those hands, round that spine. Arching the spine. Chest lifts. One more time. Round. Back. Final time with the arch. Let's come to a neutral position and come back to sitting. We're done now, and my dogs are finally quiet. What can I say? Sometimes I think I love animals more than people, so I allow this. Thanks for joining me. I shall see you next time.